So this is Deadpool, issue number 1. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm getting kind of sick of Deadpool. Well, let me rephrase that. I'm getting sick of comic book Deadpool. Deadpool movies have been pretty awesome. Well, the first one was awesome. Second one, I don't know because I haven't seen it yet. But if it's anything like the first one, then it's gonna be great. But I feel like I don't know. I feel like Deadpool's been like oversaturated. Like he's in literally everything now, and no one seems to know how to write him. Everyone just kind of writes him as LOL so random, and it's like Deadpool. Like his humor still has a bit of a nuance to it. I mean, look at the movies. I think the movies kind of nailed the humor. Well, the first one. And when I say movies, let's just stick with the first one because that's all. I haven't seen the second one yet. The first movie, I think it nailed the humor pretty good. He had some pretty like hilarious moments and stuff, but it wasn't like every single thing, like every second of every scene was over the top comedy. You know, like it was kind of it was humorous for the most part. You had some LL random stuff kind of sprinkled in, but you didn't go overboard with it. But it seems like I don't know, comic book pros just don't know how to write Deadpool because that's all they do with them. So yeah, I'm getting kind of sick of Deadpool. So why did I pick this up? Because it is written by Scotty Young, who currently wrote and he created I Hate Fairyland, which I love. I love the crap out of that series. So I figured, you know what? Let's. I like Deadpool the character. I don't like his modern comic book interpretation of him, but I like the original Deadpool. I like the movie Deadpool. So let's give this Scotty Young a chance with Deadpool since he did such a fantastic job with I Hate Fairyland. So let's jump right in. So yeah, we start off with Deadpool watching a buddy movie. Yeah, as you guys can see for this part, I didn't erase any of the dialogue bubbles, just because I figure, you know what, like every other YouTuber that I see do videos and like reviews on, they never do it either, and I'm not going to be showing every page. In fact, I'm showing like maybe only like a third of this comic in terms of like the pages and panels that I reveal. Like I show a lot less than other comic book YouTubers show, and you know they're not getting copyright strikes, so hopefully it'll be fine with me. Just because like it saves so much time not having to erase everything. But yeah, Deadpool is watching a buddy film, and yeah, we can tell that's Kevin James, that's Adam Sandler. To be honest, I freaking can't stand Adam Sandler movies nowadays. Same with Kevin James, which is kind of funny because I mean I like some of the Adam Sandler's like older stuff. Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, those were good. Kevin James, I never really cared for his movies. I did like King of Queens, and his stand-up comedy is really funny. But his movies are just, I don't know. They're like so lowbrow, like low intelligent stuff. So yeah, he's watching a movie when he gets a phone call from, I'm just gonna call her Negasonic, the chick from the movie. And yeah, I will say this comic comes across very much like the like Scotty Young's knowledge of Deadpool is from watching the movies. Because as far as I know, other than the movies, these two never had any interactions with each other. So the fact that they're teamed up now and they work together, I mean that's like you basically you saw the movie, right? I mean is that your whole knowledge of Deadpool? It's just the movies. Why is Negasonic in this? Well, because you watched the movies, right? Is that where you got your knowledge of Deadpool from? But yeah, we get banner back and forth. Not the greatest banner, but basically Deadpool is he's a mercenary, obviously, so he is being paid to murder this guy named Rocco. So Deadpool gets off the phone, stands up in the theaters, and tells everybody, if your name isn't Rocco, get the hell out of here. And of course, all that's left are bikers. And I'm just like, all right, we got more biker enemies. Like I literally just finished recording Immortal Hulk, where the enemies were bikers and a blonde-haired, blue-eyed dude. And now this is the very next. This is literally the next issue. Like I literally just finished hitting stop recording on that, and yeah, I'm jumping right into the next review, and we got bikers again. And then Rocco shows up. So I guess Rocco's the leader of the bikers. So hey, big dude. So Deadpool shoots at Rocco, and Yeah, again, seen straight out of Hulk. The bullet kind of penetrates, but the dude's so like muscled up that it doesn't go in all that deep. It literally just kind of stops a few inches in, exactly like what happened with Hulk. So yeah, Rocco tosses Deadpool out the window so we can get a outdoors fight. And yeah, we basically just have Rocco beating the absolute crap out of Deadpool. Yeah, this is ugh. I've seen like real life fractures. I've seen one in person, and then I've seen like videos. Like they made us watch videos of people having their bones fractured and broken in high school. I don't know why they would torture us with that, but yeah, that kind of stuff. Oh, I can't see that kind of stuff. Ugh, that bugs the crap out of me. I have a friend who like anytime we see people like break their bones, he laughs. I'm just like, how can you laugh? Like that's just like disturbing. I can't look at that kind of stuff. I'm like too squeamish. So Deadpool regenerates, and since he can't kill Rocco by shooting him, even though I would think, hey, maybe try putting a bullet in his head rather than into his muscle torso. Deadpool instead grabs a belt pouch filled with grenades and wraps it around Rocco's head, pulls the pin, and explodes. And I'm just gonna read a little bit of this. Actually, I'm gonna read the whole thing here. Before you get to your fixin', I'd like to point out that you shouldn't clown on pouches. Pouches are perfect for holding all kinds of things: phone, wallet, bottle opener, pepper spray, fuel and go rewards card, etc. By the way, the etc. in this scenario is grenades. And then yeah, Rocco blows up. Here's the thing: I would rewrite this whole page. I would rewrite it, and I would, not even really rewrite it. I would put a footnote for the illustrator, and then I would make sure that the illustrator follows through with that footnote. Here's what I would have done: have him pull out the belts, and then rather than seeing these grenades, have pouches. So it's just a belt with a bunch of pouches. Right here, this is the punchline. But you gave the punchline away in the very first panel of this page, because he's like, it can hold all kinds of things: phone, grenades, wallet, grenades, bottle opener. It's going to be grenades. Pepper spray, we already know it's grenades. Fuel and go rewards card, we can see that it's grenades. Oh, and in this scenario, I'm talking about grenades. Yeah, we see that. I wouldn't have done that. What I would have done is belts, pouches. You don't see what's in the pouches, and then you have the same exact. We can even have the same exact panel, same exact dialogue, but you never see the grenades. All you see are the pouches. That way, right here, the punchline, grenades, and then you see the pulled pins, would be a surprise. Like this can be like the joke where you see him with belt pouches and he's talking about how it can hold all kinds of things. But in this case, I'm talking about grenades. And it's like, oh, okay, so inside the pouches were grenades. Boom, the guy blows up. But this is the punchline, but we see the punchline right here in the very beginning. So I would have changed that up. And then yeah, we get Deadpool completely nude because hey, get it? The explosion blew off all his clothes. So yeah, he kills Rocco, and then it turns out that this guy is the dude that put a hit out on Rocco. And then we get dialogue where Deadpool basically is getting his money out of this dude, and he's like, you got to pay me a penalty fee because you didn't tell me that Rocco had like almost mutant-like powers. The guy refuses to pay extra, so Deadpool steals a motorcycle, and then he does a joke about a Deadpool mobile. It's really lame. So yeah, he goes into what looks like a mall, and he goes into the toy store, and yeah, we get Kenny, avert your eyes. I don't want you falling in love with me after you see all my business. And then yeah, he's like, you still owe me money, which makes you a scrub. And you know the saying, I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Really? You're quoting a song from 1999? It's 2018, you're quoting a 1999 song. I feel like, I don't know, like a lot of people aren't even going to get this reference. Even though this is a comic geared towards, adults. Whatever. So yeah, we get this more stupid banner where we have Deadpool. He grabs a bunch of stuffed animals and then he makes an underwear out of it, and then he literally has back and forth banner between Negasonic about his underwear being stuffies. So we get Deadpool. He basically says he needs to let people know that he's back in the game. He's back in the Merc game. Because he's getting tired of fighting these extras from Son of Anarchy. He wants to fight. He wants huge targets. He wants people to respect him. So he needs to do something big. And his idea, his idea is to start another huge event. So basically, he kind of breaks the fourth wall. He wants to have like a huge crossover event with a bunch of other superheroes. Because if a bunch of other superheroes get involved, then he'll look more like a big deal. And then we cut to space with the Guardians of the Galaxy, where literally, no joke, for a page and a half, they're complaining about monopoly and how many hotels you can put on one property. I'm not kidding. There's for literally a whole page and a half. It's just dialogue about how many hotels you can put on one property. Rocket wants to put 3. Star-Lord says you can only put 1. Drax wants to put 37. The whole you can only put one thing is kind of interesting because I think, isn't it 2? I don't know. Every time when I play Monopoly, I usually, if I can, I put 2 hotels on a property. But yeah, they literally for a page and a half, they just talk about how many hotels you can put on a property until they hear a huge noise and the ship shakes, and they go to look outside to see what's going on, and this is what they see. This is a celestial ship. Well, actually, it's not a celestial ship. It's a celestial motorcycle with the giant celestial on it. So we got basically a celestial Lobo. I'm not gonna knock Marvel for ripping off Lobo, because Lobo's pretty badass. So yeah, it's kind of bothered me. We literally cut to Star-Lord talking to Tony Stark. Tony Stark's slow down. I need you to say all that again, but this time try it with less crying. Wait, who else is there? Are the rest of the Avengers there? Did they see me crying? Really? You have Star-Lord crying because he saw Celestial? Way to weaken Star-Lord. And then, we have the rest of the Avengers. What is up with this body on Black Panther? This is dad bod right here. Then we got Carl Manverse, fake Ghost Rider, and then Captain America with the stupid grin on his face. And this just looks weird. What is that? That's a mono boob right there. I don't even want to say that's a boob. That's a mono protruding pec. I don't know. This whole drawing right here is just weird to me. I mean, the rest of it, I guess, is okay. I mean, this is badass. This is a really cool illustration, I think. I don't really care for Star-Lord's face right there. This looks like an old man. I don't know what the hell's going up with his nose and just this mouth. This area right here just looks weird. But yeah, that's how it ends. Basically, a Celestial is on his way to Earth, and he, whichever planet he visits, it isn't standing when he leaves. So he's basically an Earth killer. Not an Earth killer. He's a planet destroyer. And the next planet on his list, I guess, is Earth. Tony asks if there's anything that they can do to stop the Celestial. Star-Lord says that there is one weapon that can help stop Celestial. Good news is that it's on Earth. Bad news is you're not going to like who the weapon is. And the weapon turns out to be Deadpool. And then, it ends with Deadpool talking on the... I don't have the panel, but it ends with Deadpool talking on the phone to basically Shark Tank, investors, about making stuffed animal underwears. I'm not joking with you. He literally is trying to pitch having these right here. Not underwears with stuffed animals on them, but literal stuffed animals being used as underwears. He's trying to pitch that idea. Yeah. And then there's a whole mini story afterwards, which I'm not going to do. But yeah, that's Deadpool number 1. I will say I was disappointed. This really came across I don't know, his only knowledge of Deadpool is from the movies. I wouldn't be surprised if I know Domino and Cable have teamed up with Deadpool in the past, But I wouldn't be surprised if Domino shows up and she looks exactly like she does in the movie rather than she's, supposed to look like. But yeah, that was issue number 1. It was meh. Let's just be honest. It was very meh. I can't really give it a recommend. I don't know. I feel like people they just don't know how to write Deadpool anymore. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll do the quick plugs. I have a Patreon and a PayPal. You can find those in the links below. But all I really want you guys to do is just help me grow this channel by just sharing it with friends, family members, other people within the community. Tweet out links to it, that kind of thing. If you like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell for notification. Leave a like. Leave a comment. I have a BitChute and a Minds.com site. We can find those in the links below as well. But those are basically just mirror sites. I don't upload any other new exclusive videos to those. Those are just basically mirrors. Mostly the BitChute is. The Minds.com is trying to be mirrors, but they only take videos that are less than 15 minutes. So a lot of my video reviews don't end up on there because they're over 15 minutes. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys have a good day. And I hope to see you guys next time. Later.